fighting for the Olympia. Today we witness not just a competition, but a battle of warriors. Three men stand tall on the greatest stage in bodybuilding, the Olympia. Each of them forged in fire, built through years of sacrifice, and driven by a hunger that ordinary men cannot comprehend. This is not just about muscle, symmetry, or conditioning. This is about willpower, about pushing beyond pain, about waking up when the body begs to rest, about lifting when the mind screams enough. These three warriors, each unique, each relentless, carry the weight of their dreams on their shoulders. Every rep they've done was not just movement. It was a declaration of war. Every meal, every sacrifice, every drop of sweat was a brick in the fortress of their legacy. And now, under the blinding lights of Olympia, they step forward not as individuals, but as titans. Only one will hold the title, but all three have already conquered what most men fear, the battle with themselves. The true fight was never with their competitors. It was with doubt, with weakness, with the voice that whispered quit. And they never quit. So, as they clash on this stage, let us remember this is more than bodybuilding. This is a testament to human potential. This is proof that the body can become a weapon, the mind can become unbreakable, and the spirit can rise higher than fear. Three warriors, one dream, one crown, and a reminder to us all. If you are willing to fight with everything you have, there is no stage too great, no goal too far, and no battle you cannot win. The warrior's journey is not written in comfort. It is carved in pain. It is forged in discipline. It is tested in fire. And tonight, the fire burns hotter than ever. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every sacrifice, it all leads to this moment, this stage, this battlefield of iron, where only the strongest stand tall. Look at the warriors who rise before us. Samson, the giant, the relentless, the unstoppable force of will. Nickwalker, the freak, the machine, the warrior who bends pain to his command. Derek, the precision, the sculptor of muscle and mind, standing tall as proof that no obstacle can hold a true champion back. This is not just bodybuilding. This is not just flexing under the lights. This is war. This is sacrifice. This is the spirit of every athlete who chose to suffer when no one was watching, so they could rise when the world demanded greatness. Every warrior here has bled for this stage. Every competitor has lived through nights of hunger, mornings of pain, and days of grinding when the body screamed for mercy. But mercy does not live here. Mercy has no place under the lights. Because here, on this battlefield, only the strongest stand tall. Samson knows it. Nickwalker knows it. Derek knows it. And you know it. This is not a game. This is destiny. This is the moment where years of struggle explode into seconds of glory, where the weight of sacrifice finally becomes light, because the reward is eternal. The warrior's journey is long. It begins in silence, in the clang of iron, in the sweat-soaked gyms where champions are born in the shadows. No cameras, no cheers, just willpower against gravity, just pain against purpose, just a man against himself. Samson walked that path, carving muscle out of stone, refusing to bend when the days grew heavy. Nickwalker walked it too, breaking barriers, defying doubters, proving that limits exist only to be destroyed. Derek, he walked it with precision, every rep, every detail, sculpted with the hands of an artist and the heart of a soldier. And tonight, their journeys collide here, on this stage. Titans of muscle, warriors of will, not fighting against each other, but against every voice that ever told them they couldn't, against every moment of weakness, against every shadow of doubt. This is the essence of the warrior's journey. You fight, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. You grind, not because it feels good, but because greatness demands it. And when the pain whispers, stop, the warrior answers, never. Samson has answered. Nickwalker has answered. Derek has answered. And tonight their answers echo louder than ever. Feel the energy. Feel the heartbeat of the crowd. It's not just noise. It's the sound of sacrifice paying off. It's the roar of destiny calling. But remember, the warrior's journey is never just about the stage. It's about the road to get here. The broken bones, the strained muscles, the endless nights when sleep was sacrificed for another rep, another set, another chance to be greater. It's about the meals eaten with precision, the days when the mind said no, but the soul screamed yes. Samson pushed through those nights. Nickwalker fought through those mornings. Derek endured every ounce of that pain. And because they did, they stand here now as proof of what it means to embrace the warrior's journey. Every competitor knows this pain. Every athlete here has sacrificed, but only a few will rise above. Only a few will carve their names into history. Only a few will stand tall when the lights go dark, and the echoes of this night live forever. This is the battlefield of iron. This is where warriors rise. This is where champions are born. The warrior's journey never slows down. It only grows heavier, harder, more demanding. The deeper you walk into this path, the more it asks of you, and those who cannot give fall away, but those who remain, they become legends. Samson remained. When the weight pressed down, he pressed back harder. When the road turned dark, he became the light. Nickwalker remained. They called him a machine because he refused to break. His gears are pain, his fuel is discipline, and his destination is greatness. Derek remained. Step by step, rep by rep, he turned discipline into art, art into muscle, and muscle into a legacy. Every warrior here knows this journey is lonely. Friends may fade, comfort disappears, but the iron never lies. The barbell doesn't care about excuses. The stage doesn't care about weakness. Only results matter. Only sacrifice matters. Only the warrior's heart matters. And that heart beats louder tonight. The heartbeat of Samson. The heartbeat of Nickwalker. The heartbeat of Derek. 3 warriors. Different journeys, different scars, but the same battlefield. Look at Samson, standing tall, a mountain of willpower carved into flesh. He reminds us that giants aren't born, they're built. Look at Nickwalker, charging forward like a storm, proving that freakish power comes from freakish dedication. Look at Derek, precise, relentless, the embodiment of strategy and fire combined. Together they remind us that greatness takes many shapes, but it always demands the same price. Everything. Every sacrifice echoes here. The skipped meals with friends, the holidays spent training, the nights staring at the ceiling, sore, exhausted, but refusing to quit. Warriors know that comfort is temporary, but glory is eternal.